Friends, welcome to the Ielts Dynamite channel. Now we are going to see a reading passage in which we answer true, false, not given question. Of course, it's one of the hardest questions ever. When you answer the Ielts test, you find this question is hard, of course. But we're gonna see how to deal with such question and how we can answer the tricks of the question and how we can apply these tricks later on other questions. Please, if you like the video, don't forget to press like and subscribe my channel so that the new videos can arrive to you. Okay, this passage is taken from Ielts Cambridge General 12. Okay, we'll see how to deal with it. Here, that is the passage, as you can see. And then we have the true, false, not given questions. Okay, something which is very important to know about the true, false, not given. If it's true, you're gonna find the same sentence but rephrased in the passage, and it is exactly the same meaning. If it's false, you're gonna find the information again in the passage but with something which is different in meaning. And if it's not given, so actually you will not find the exact words or the exact sentence in the passage. Okay, you may find the exact words but with something missing, and this missing part makes it not given. We will see this while answering these questions. Okay, so the first thing I do when I find such kind of passage is that I look at the title, as we said. That's it, Big Rock Climbing Center. So this passage is talking about a kind of sport. So in this way I start to direct my understanding and my brain to what I'm going to read about here. So and then I may read the first paragraph very fast in order to understand what this passage is about. Big Rock Climbing Center is a modern, friendly, professionally run center offering over 1,250 square meters of fantastic indoor climbing. We use trained and experienced instructors to give you the opportunity to learn and develop climbing skills, keep fit and have fun. Master our 11-meter high climbing walls using a rope harness for an unbeatable sense of achievement, or experience the thrills of climbing without any harness in our special low-level arena, which has full mats on the floor to cushion any fall safely. Now I understand a kind of what this passage is about. It's about a climbing center, and they are giving us information about the kind of service they can provide, and it's a kind of some kind of brochure maybe. So it's gonna be like advertising. Okay, now we go to the question number 9. Here, let's read. When climbing at the Big Rock Center, it is compulsory to be attached by a rope. Let's look at the keywords of this question. Here he's telling you it's compulsory, which is a very important word here in this question. And what is compulsory? It's mandatory, or something like it's a must. You cannot change it. Okay, so, and to be attached by a rope. Okay, let's refer to the passage we have. Okay, while skimming through the passage here, I will note that here Big Rock Climbing Center is a modern blah blah blah. Okay, we use trained and experienced instructors to learn and develop. Okay, master our 11 meter high climbing walls using a rope. here, so this is a reference to what was mentioned in the first question. Using a rope or rope harness, okay, for an unbeatable sense of achievement. Okay, that's what was mentioned. But here, let's continue. It's not only reading the same words, let's read what's after. Or experience the thrills of climbing without any harness. Yes, so I have another option here. It doesn't have to be that I use the rope. The other option I have is that if I don't want to climb with any harness, I can do it. I have the freedom. If I want to climb without any harness, I can do it, okay, in a low level arena, blah blah blah. It's not important here. So from this we can find that the answer, okay, of the first one is false. Why? He said it's compulsory, but here in the passage I can find that he's telling you you have two options, either to use a rope harness or to experience the thrills of climbing without any harness. Okay, so in such a case, the first one, number 9, will be false. Okay, I will write F beside it. It's important that when you write down the answers in your answer sheet, you write F, or you write T, or you write NG, or you write the whole word. So you write false as a whole word, okay, so you write true as a whole word, so you don't mix. So if you choose to write it abbreviated, okay, continue in all the questions you write it abbreviated. If you choose to write it in the long form, you write all the 3 choices you have here in the long form. Okay, so we finished this one. Number 9 is over. Let's move to number 10. People who just want to watch the climbing can enter the center without paying. Okay, let's be very cautious about every word in this question, because actually one word can be the trick of your answer. So people who want to watch the climbing can enter the center without paying. Okay, let's search in the passage about entering the climbing center here. Actually, I read the first paragraph and it didn't have anything about this. Let's move to the next one. Who is Big Rock for? So he's talking about the people who will deal with Big Rock. So my answer actually will be here. Almost anyone. Let's skim quickly. Almost anyone can enjoy Big Rock. Previous climbing experience and specialist equipment are not required. You can come on your own or with friends and family. Yeah, that's it. You can come on your own or with friends and family. So that's how you can come. Okay, did he mention, let's continue here, did he mention anything about money or paying fees? No, he didn't. Let's continue. Maybe he will say come as a fun alternative to the gym or for special day out with the kids. If you're visiting your friends with friends or family but not climbing, or just fancy coming to look, please feel free to relax in our excellent cafe. So again, he didn't mention. So until the end of this paragraph, he didn't mention anything about the idea that you can go for free. He said here free, but not free about free of paying. No, it's feel free. Okay, so here in this one you can see the same sentence is rephrased in the question. You can come on your own or with your friends and family. It's rephrased here. People who just want to watch the climbing can enter the center. but he added some part here to the question, which is without paying. He added this part, but this part was not given in the passage. That's why it's not given. You see? That is the trick usually with not given. He gives you the sentence and in the question, and it's rephrased in the passage, but there is something which is extra. That was I mentioned in the passage, an extra piece of information, or maybe you use a word like almost, always, never. These words are very tricky and they can change meaning. Okay, so number 10 is not given. Let's come to number 11. People can arrange to have a climbing session in their own garden if they wish. Let's move to look at this. Actually, in this paragraph, he didn't mention anything about having the session in the garden. Let's read here. Mobile climbing wall, so it moves, it can move. Available on a day hire basis at any location, the Big Rock Mobile Climbing Wall is the perfect way to enhance any show, festival or event. The mobile wall can be used indoors or outdoors and features 4 unique 7.3 here. He said can be used indoors or outdoors. Okay, so the mobile wall can be used indoors, means inside a building, or outdoors, so it's outside an open place like a garden. Okay, he said that climbing faces designed to allow 4 people, so it's not only one person, to climb simultaneously. Quick to set up. Here is giving you extra information. Quick to set up and pick up. Okay, mobile wall is staffed by qualified and experienced climbing, so you can have the people, even the instructors, come to your place, providing the opportunity to climb the wall in a controlled and safe environment. So in such a case, all of this can move to an outdoor place, so it's the same as this is the same as people can arrange to have a climbing session in their own garden if they wish. Okay, so number 11 is true. Okay, let's move to the next one. It's telling you a certain item of clothing is forbidden, so it's not allowed for participants, so those who participate in this session. Okay, let's continue. I stopped here. Let's continue quickly. When considering what to wear, we found that trousers and t-shirts are ideal, so they are good. We will, however, ask people to remove scarves, so they are not allowed. So if I ask people to remove scarves, so this is not allowed to be used. This shows that the same as he said here, a certain item of clothing, which are scarves, is forbidden, so he asks people to remove, people, participants. Okay, so again it's true. You see, so he is not mentioning every word as it is in the passage. Definitely no. Ielts means that he changes the question into other words in the passage, but with the same meaning. So it's again the idea of deep understanding. Let's move to number 13. The mobile climbing wall can only be used in dry, calm weather. Okay, let's look at this. Only this is an indicator that can never be ignored. Okay, it's very important in such a question. A word like only means that I will only use it in this dry, calm weather. If it's wet, I cannot use it. Let's go back to the passage. The mobile wall is very adaptable and can be operated in light rain. Oh yes, in light rain and winds up to 50 kilometers per hour. So in such a case, this is totally opposite to what is written here, that it's only for dry and calm weather, so it's false. You see? come to number 14. It is inadvisable, and please notice in gives the opposite, inadvisable, so it's not advisable for children who are afraid of heights to use the mobile climbing wall. Let's go to the passage. What about hiring mobile climbing wall for my school college? Okay, let's skim quickly. Climbing is different from the usual team games. Okay, we found that some students don't usually like participating. Okay, are willing to go mobile climbing. Okay, if you're concerned that some children may not want to take part because they feel nervous if they climb, so they feel nervous. He didn't mention it literally, but actually it's understood from here that they are nervous because they are afraid of heights. Then please be assured that our instructors will support them up to a level which they are comfortable with. So be assured that our instructors will help them. They will still benefit greatly from the experience. So they will benefit greatly from the experience. So does he recommend it or no here? He recommends it for the children who are afraid of heights. Yes, he didn't mention they are afraid of heights, but he said they are nervous if they climb. The same idea, but using synonyms or paraphrasing. They are nervous if they climb, the same as afraid of heights. So here, from this, it's advisable and not inadvisable, as he mentioned. So if you don't see this in, you will answer it in the wrong way. Actually, it's false. If we take the in here, it is advisable for children who are afraid of heights to use the mobile climbing wall. So in such a way, the answer will be totally different. Okay, so now after we finished this passage, I hope you like the video. Please, if you like the video, don't forget to press like and subscribe to find more videos about my channel. Okay, thank you guys, and bye.